So, just now, I got out of the shower, which I'm always careful to do, and of course I have a shower mat and all of that, okay? But because I'm always rushed, okay, and this is all going to tie into the blood thinner and, being put on it without any discussion, any choice of blood thinner, anything, and treating this like it's life or death. It's not, okay? In fact, it's a relatively low chance of this traveling, to my lungs or heart or brain. Not that it can't happen, but just now I forgot that I have hardwood floors because I'm always fucking rushed, you understand? Because I can't go to any appointment in my car because I'm dependent on public transportation. It's not always going to run the way I want it to. You get it? Or wish it did. I came this close to falling backwards, okay? Slipping on my hardwood floors with my wet feet because I was forgetting about, again, we don't want to miss this appointment. I've waited all these days to know the fucking truth. Can't know it over the phone from my doctor's office, from the hospital. No, of course not. Because I kept missing the doctor, but she didn't call me. The nurse called me back. The doctor called me once when I was still getting dressed in the ultrasound room. All right? She called me immediately. Immediately. Within 5 minutes. I'm sure she probably put the damn script through before even talking to me about it. Or within seconds anyway. The fact is, rush. It's not a fucking death sentence. I'm 5'9.5" in bare feet, which means in the world of women who lie about their height all the time, I'm 5'11", 6 feet, okay? Because everybody lies. Men and women, they all lie, right? I even got a thing published in the Inquirer a lifetime ago in my 20s. They paid me like $25, and it was all about that, how everyone lies about their height, okay? And 186, under 190, okay? That's really good for my height. Okay. This isn't a death sentence, or wherever it is. I'm assuming it's this leg. It's not a death sentence, right? That, if I were on a blood thinner, my phone was charging, again, rush, came this close, I slipped, but I caught myself of going backwards, could have smashed my head and bleed out if I was on a blood thinner. I'm just saying, I'm making a point that life is a risk, all right? It's my life, my body, my choice. Told you about my mom's friend and my friend, not my friend, If you're my mom's age or something, my friend, but I know you and I talk to you, talk to you about my mom. And I believe this is all caused from stress. I put my own health on hold, but I'm under continuous stress. Case in point. If this had I don't believe my mom's even going to come home, seriously, but she's not coming home anytime soon, that's for damn sure. I was under continuous stress, okay? Here and in Massachusetts. Massachusetts at least had rugs, but, Cabaldo carpeting. But I hate this house for a million reasons. Not a million, but you know what I mean? I like this house for so many reasons. That's the best I could get. We were supposed to all do this years ago together. Joe would have sold his house, and back then my mom was doing far better mentally, wasn't she? Far better, okay? But that's the whole point, though. She kept us on a string, me and Joe, so no one could say I forced my mom to come here, okay? She was repeatedly, indisputably, in her fucking records on death's door. Not me exaggerating, me being told, let her go. Me reading on the portal, daughter is unable to accept the reality of her mother's condition. Daughter's in denial. Remember, I get records and don't even read them, but I would read the portal, but no portal for the nursing. Wonder what I would read about me in the nursing home records. I got the records from that other one, the first one she was in for those 3 months. And I never even looked at the records, but I got them. Okay? But these records here, this place, and if they're hundreds of dollars, they show that my mom, someone was going to try to say I did this to her or something. The way she started behaving when she was triggered, she was behaving the last few days in there. Because social work even came to me, you know your mom is thinking she can talk to dead people, and you know this and you know that, and blah, 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 and no way I was going to keep her in there, okay? And remember, the whole med thing, I was finding her meds on the floor. I had no confidence in them that they were giving her meds in a consistent manner. You don't give someone like my mom her meds with water and you watch her take it, you don't walk away. But if she doesn't, but now she doesn't even take them, and she can even be violent. She slaps, that's violence. Joe called trying to smash his car window, but she wasn't going to, but anyway, he calls that violence in quotation, but if you actually hit someone or whatever, Now she has a problem, but it's not her fault, but still. And then she'll get drugged up more, and they don't even test the levels, and she could be toxic, and they won't know, and I have no say, okay? No say. No say. So, just now, life is a fucking risk. Just now, I came this close, I'm not exaggerating, to slipping because I forgot to put my shoes on. I was safe in the bathroom, very careful, water on the floor. I'm forgetting that I'm soaking wet and dripping all over the hardwood floors. That wouldn't happen in rugs, would it? No. And I didn't take the blood thinner, but let's say I was a good little girl and I went on it immediately. Then I'd be on a blood thinner. But on top of that, it proves my one wrong move, why I'm like this all the time. One wrong move, I'm hurt, my mom's screwed. But she's screwed anyway. I put my own health on hold. I did everything for my mom. In the end, I was unable to save her. So don't sit there and tell me, oh, you're crazy. You have to go on this. No, I don't have to go on a blood thinner. No, I don't. No, I don't. He didn't go. He's hardly the only one. He was diagnosed with stage 4 because he couldn't even fathom. Again, it would be like my Joe. My Joe couldn't fathom that he could possibly have cancer, and he would attribute it to something else. Because he would be like, I'm so fit, and I'm so healthy, and I don't drink, and I don't smoke, and I don't do drugs, and I only eat organic, eat only organic, you know what I mean? I can't say that on any count. I should weigh 160. And I'm almost 200. So I can't say it on that count. Joe can. He's 10 years older than me and has a fucking flat stomach. But I can say the other. I can say up till now I was fairly healthy, or so. And I don't drink, I don't smoke, I eat better than most people. But you know what I mean? And of course this guy wishes his son, since you're at the advanced stage, he's like, it's okay at the beginning stage to try the natural cures, but his son should have at that point gone to but he stuck to his principles, and he was dead like that. Okay? That's a risk he took, and he had a fucking family, right? A family. What do I have? My mom, who I haven't been able to save no matter how hard I've tried, no matter how much I've sacrificed myself to try to save her. And I visit with her, and it fucking kills me. It kills me. Just don't know. You'd have to be me, have my caring and sensitivity, and be in this situation. Fucking kills And they have that thing, tablet they give them. My mom has said that before, and I never understood how they could give them a tablet and wouldn't it break, but they wrap it really well. I don't foresee her coming home. She does. She was begging me for a tablet. She could have a tablet and listen to music. Okay? We do that on here on YouTube and in there. They put it on. But she can't be going on Facebook. See, she won't be happy. You get it? She... won't be happy. She's screwed, I'm screwed. Two birds with one stone. Okay. I nearly went backwards, and it would have been bad. Because it would have been slipping backwards on my back. Oh, it would have been really bad. And my phone was charging, so I had nowhere. I wouldn't have even had I might have bled out or something. If I smashed my head. Especially if I was on blood thinner. See? And then winter and snow and ice and, you know, everything in life is a risk. The things Joe wants me to say to this person, it's interesting, it's not going to be the doctor. So things Joe wants me to say, okay? And I'm going to my appointment today. And maybe Joe's driving me. Remember, he has the kind of jobs that I used to have when I worked. He's not used to that. He was used to making 6 figures or more and being able to work from home when everything, you know. So anyway, Joe would be like, ask them. It's not going to be the one who prescribed it, but I will say, so why the doctor put me on Xarelto? Oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Are you aware, ask questions, are you aware that Eliquis is you know, in comparison charts everywhere, it says that it's safer and more effective than Xarelto? And she'll either say yes or no. And whatever she says, and like, oh, she might say, oh, that's not true. That no, I've read it numerous places. Yes, it is true. There's even a place where there's a whole bunch of mild, or considered mild, fatigue and backache and all this crap that people say can be excruciating and cause them to not want to live, but whatever. Where if you compare Eliquis and Xarelto, Xarelto has the check marks in that, and Eliquis doesn't. Okay? Which begs the question, why did she put me on Xarelto? She'll probably say, I don't know. Because she didn't think about it. Because she's whatever, behind the scenes. Who knows? The fact is, my body, okay, it's not a death sentence. And I don't have like an immediate family to think, oh, well, I have to do this or I have to do that. Okay? Again, it all connects. Do my best to save my mom, and look where she's at. She's being drugged up, and they don't even test the levels. They don't do that here in this state. So, that's where it stands. Yesterday I saw my mom. Today I'm going to my appointment. I will be getting her records. Remember, I do things with Joe.